Hello everybody and welcome to my video. And if you do not remember what was happening on this channel a little bit over a year ago, I was going through every Lego superhero game and playing as every character, and I stopped at Lego Batman 3 because I was not looking forward to, I don't know, oh shoot, do I have a triggered feedback where sometimes if you hit it? I think that might have happened, but anyway, my controller is super old, but anyway, it's kind of funny watching. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that for Lego Avengers now and just get through it, and then do Lego Marvels Superheroes 2 and Lego DC Supervillains. And I think the next Lego game in 2021 is actually gonna be Lego, what is it, Lego the Infinity Saga, so basically Lego Marvel Avengers 3, so why not do this now? And yeah, you just opened up as these two characters. As you see, I don't think she can fly. Nope. Or grow in this game. No, she can shrink though, that's cool. Wait, what? Anyway, so now I'm going to start doing it in in order from the top row to the last row. I'm probably just going to be in Manhattan. I don't think I'm going to do this all in one video. But yeah, it's very exciting to get back into a Lego game on this channel and look at all these characters. I can't wait to go through them and play as them, because even though this is probably my least favorite Lego game I've played, it's still pretty good, really good actually. So, with that said, I also want to say thank you all for supporting the channel and watching my videos and liking my videos. Sometimes I see a video and it's like 2 weeks old and it has like almost 300 plus views, and I'm just completely amazed considering. I don't know, just crazy. So anyway, thank you for that. And I know this is something unusual I'm doing on my channel, but anyway. Here is this guy. Oh yeah, as you can see, well, it's starting in the Rick Jones right now, but yeah, these are all the characters with all the DLC I checked, and I don't know how many characters there are here, but anyway. So Rick Jones, the Hulk's best friend. He's just a guy who punches some stuff, and then also, I don't know how fast this video is gonna be. Gosh, I'm not even doing this really well because it's not, like I said, it's not my favorite. I don't even know if the track studs are on, and that's why it's collecting. Oh my gosh, I have times 48 on. What in the world? Okay, I hate. What the heck? Are these all turned on? Almost. What in the world? Why did they do this? Oh gosh. I have no idea what happened there, but okay. So here's A-Bomb. Oh my gosh, that person ran to me. Oh, you were getting... I don't care. And yeah, he's like another version of Hulk. He's a hero. I used to think he was a villain, but nope, he's a hero. Okay, where'd he go? Here he goes. I think... No, he can't turn invisible in this game. So that's his thunderclap. And he punches just like the Hulk and whatnot. So he can't double jump. But just like all the other big figs, he is completely unstoppable and stuff like that. Okay, these people talk so much I'm not gonna stop and hear them. Oh wait, someone's in trouble. So let me go help as A-Bomb. And yeah. Wait, is that the... Wait, what? That looks like Mary Jane. She's stealing the purse. Boom, uppercut. Oh, right, she did not want to turn at that moment, did she? Well, anyway, A-Bomb. Okay, I don't care. So yeah, that's really it. Nothing really that entertaining with him in this game. Oh, I wanted to change. Why am I not being able to change? There we go. Anyway, next up is the Hulk's greatest enemy, the Abomination. He's exactly like he was in the first game. Oh, I didn't do super jump with the A-Bomb, but whatever. Yeah, you can do that now in the game. This is the first game that has super jump with the big figs, and the first game where you can climb walls. So I forgot to do that as A-Bomb. So yeah, this definitely upgraded the big figure stuff that they could do here. And yeah, that's A-Bomb, really. He can't transform into Emil Blonsky. I don't even think he's in the next game in Lego Marvel, so yeah, enjoy him out while you can. Obviously, he's kind of, better be... Oh yeah, and you can... Wait, do you have to wait for it to charge up before you can jump? I guess you do. And if you fall somewhere, there's like a yeah, it makes a big crater in the street for a second. And like I said, just the exact same thing. Whoa, that you can deal with any big fig. Okay. Next up is another Hulk villain, in my opinion, the Absorbing Man. Now, this is the only game he's in, and so, for some reason, he's like really cheap, and I actually really like this character in the comics. There's one time Loki gave him the ability to fly with his, kind of made it like Thor's magic hammer was this wrecking ball he carries, and yeah, it's way tinier than a normal, but yeah. Carl Creel, or Crusher, he's actually a hero in the MCU, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And yeah, he looks like just a normal guy. I kind of feel maybe he should have or could have been a big fig. But yeah, you hold circle and he goes crazy. And that's about it. Next up is Agent Coulson, just regular Agent Coulson from Avengers movie. And if you want, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but there's an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. pack and I forget the characters so are in there. I don't know, this will probably go a lot faster because there's no Spider-Man villains, so yeah, if you hold was that a bomb? Yep, he throws little Lego dots. Oh gosh, that's gonna be bad. Right, yep, oh my goodness, okay. He has a logo, his shield. Oh, actually, I didn't actually check that. Wait. Oh, we can't. Oh my gosh, why am I so bad? How do you pick up the ground then? Actually, yes, a bomb can turn invisible. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I never have done this before in the game. I never knew that. That is awesome. Look at that. Dude, this is kind of creepy. Just imagine on these walls just a bunch of holes start forming. I never knew a bomb could turn invisible in this game. That is awesome. Look at this. Oh, you have to hold circle. Right? I think that's what I did. Yeah, okay. Now is it hold X? Can you not pick up the ground in this game because of maybe you can't. Okay, I was gonna see their symbol because oh, I guess a bomb can't pick up the ground then? I don't know. Okay, so here's his symbol. Oh wait, do you guys see that character animation? Oh, I can't believe I missed it, but that was so cool. He turned into a rocket kind of creature. Okay. Was he gonna do it again? Absorb the screwdriver. Oh, that is awesome. I wish you could do that. But anyway. Oh. And if you, oh yeah, in this game you can also change the circle icon as much as you want. You have control. So now let's go to Agent Coulson with the destroyer gun. Probably the most powerful weapon in the game. Actually, I don't know. But yeah. This was in I think this was the gun he had in Lego Marvel's Superheroes, but it's not as powerful actually. It's just a normal gun that looks big now that I play as it. Anyway, Agent Carter, Captain America's love interest from the first Avenger. She also had her own show, but I kind of didn't watch it. Circle doesn't do anything except she puts her gun away and takes it out. That's a pretty cool thing. I think she is like shield also. Yep. And yeah. Oh, look at that jump. Wow, she can jump over the abomination, can she? What kind of... Okay. Oh, and there's Agent Carter retired. This one is the one that gives you missions, so I think one of the last characters you might unlock in the game. Exact same thing. I think the gun's different. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, if you want to play as a Agent Stillwell. So I'm pretty sure he was a villain in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and he, you know, worked for Hydra. They actually referenced that in the game. He says like "Hail Hydra" or something on accident, or he says "Hail Hydra" on accident instead of saying something else. But yeah, and he's really boring in my mind. His mission is kind of difficult, so yeah. Next up is this made-up character for the game called Agent Williams. Ooh, I never knew there was a PIM Technologies logo here. That's cool. And yeah, he's just a normal S.H.I.E.L.D. agent with a name. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and forth. Here's an AIM agent. His bolts look like MODOKs. I don't really care about the new Avengers game. Also, I'm not really. Gotta be honest, I kind of stopped being a fan of the MCU after 2016. I just didn't really care for their movies after that. Well, yeah, here's in the aim agent. You hold or you press circle, nothing happens. This is their symbol. It's a little bit strange. I don't think that's aim. That's just a circle, and you can't hit your player. If you get close, you can hit them with your gun, so it's kind of cool. I remember this one issue, a Nova and Spider-Man teamed up to fight him, or these guys, but yeah. And yeah, he doesn't shoot as fast as in the last game, unfortunately. But I think he looks cool. Obviously, looks like a beekeeper. Right, up next to a villain from Iron Man 3, an Iron Man villain called Aldrich Killian. Here's in the last, whoops. Here's in the last game. He can shoot fireballs. He has the flame symbol. If you hold circle, you can see him, and he has a giant fire beam. It is pretty cool. I actually really find that a cool animation. Oh wow, I didn't know there was this ground attack. So I'm just trying out things here. And I don't know if he has super jump. I hope he doesn't. No, he does not. Okay. Here's Amadeus Cho, who later becomes the Iron Spider. I think of him as the Iron Spider in this game. And yeah, his mom's in Avengers Age of Ultron. But yeah. Yeah, he's just, I think, yep. He kind of looks like, he acts like Thor here. And I think he has a limited amount of electricity to charge up a panel, like Black Widow does, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and yeah, I think these are different fight animations, but yeah, anyway. Don't know why it's doing that sometimes, probably because I haven't played this game in years. Oh. And here's America Chavez, another, I think, gosh, I don't even know what she's from. But yeah, she was the first character I learned who could use super jump in this game, and I thought she was like one of the only ones, so I thought she was so cool, but yeah. Yeah, she just fights. Oh, she can fly. Never mind. Wait, is there a character who can fly who I haven't played as yet? No, I think she's the... Yep, she's the first character on the list who can fly, so... Yeah. And she also has super strength, I'm guessing. Okay, that's kind of a fail, but... So yeah. Oh, I don't know if you could see it. So... If any flying character you have, you can hold X, and boom. I think they can also climb walls, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So yeah, that's something really cool with the characters. Okay, here's Ant-Man Classic, because there's the movie Ant-Man in this game. So yeah, he's a lot cooler of a character in this game than in the last game. I don't even think Ant-Man that's not in the MCU. Like, you know, classic Ant-Man is in the next game. So yeah, he shrinks and grows while fighting crime, or while fighting at all, while doing this, and he still has the circle and skull all over your enemies, and that happens. Okay, and I think you hold circle, no, double tap circle. Yeah, he turns into a mini Ant-Man, but there is still one thing huge with this guy. I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Okay. I guess you can't turn in water. So if you hold triangle, boom, baby! He is a giant. Sorry for my... Oh, what the heck? And yeah. You can just walk around this whole city as him. I think that's so cool. So yeah, this is the first. Well, actually, no. Giganta was the real first giant fig in a Lego game, but Ant-Man definitely deserves to be a giant here. Look at that! One hit takes down the whole lamppost. Anyway, and ooh, I didn't know your character would stay that way. Let me change to Okay. Okay, you know what? No. So there's Ares. Not the Marvel Ares, the god one, but he's just a powerful guy. He works with the Dark Avengers. Annual Circle, he does the spinning axe thing. And he can't fly, but I actually really like this character. Or at least his look. It's really funny. As like a gladiator, and he has like, I think it's a skull. Yeah. Here's Archon. I don't know who this guy is, unfortunately, because I say unfortunately because he's in the game. Same thing with the spinning attack. He has a shield like Captain America, but I don't think he can throw it. And yeah, his fighting's really cool. Wow, look at that lightning bolt. Okay, that's a pretty cool jump. Anyway, as you can see, there's so many red bricks here, but I don't really care. Arnim Zola. He's just a goofy guy. He looks like a general. Oh gosh, how do we get his name from like Indiana Jones 1? But like, they basically look like the same character, huh? Yeah, he can do that. Wait, press circle. No. Wait. Did I miss a character? Because no. And here's Arnim. Whoa, his head went away. Arnim Zola Classic. He looks amazing here. His face actually changes, and yeah, happy and sad. I love this guy here. Oh, look at that. It's like loading, loading. It's such a cool detail. Does he not shoot a beam out of his head here? Okay, I don't know why my controller might not be acting so well, but yeah, he can just punch. So yeah, if he can't shoot a beam, I apologize. Oh wait, no, I wanted him to stay big. Anyway, here's Baron Strucker. He was a villain in the first Avengers movie, / in between Avengers 1 and 2 in that comic. And yeah, he's in this game for like a few seconds. And he just runs around with the gun. He's a Hydra leader, of course. He can turn invisible. Oh, no, he can't. He can get some, wow. These henchmen look a lot cooler. Well, maybe not as comic booky, but yeah, cooler than, what I originally thought. Okay. But yeah, that's him. Baron von Strucker. Here's wow, okay. Batroc the Leaper. He was one of the villains in he was the guy Captain America first took down on that ship in Civil War. He was a lot, you know, in the comics he's just a goofy villain with a goofy costume. Well, no, actually not. Well, in the comics he's kind of serious sometimes, but yeah, in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon is where he kind of looks like he's treated as a joke and just leaps around. But yeah, this guy, I think if he had super jump, that'd be kind of funny. But yeah, he just punches and does some cool things. He looks like how he does in the MCU. And that's about it. Beta Ray Bill. He was the DLC character in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, so having him in this game is definitely a must. Or at least just a very good treat. You know, hold circle. Boom. Lightning. He can fire. And, can he not? I guess not, Well, he was just punching. Oh, what the? Yeah, so I don't know why it wouldn't let me with the lightning. I'm like, I get a new copy, huh? Anyway, that's Beta Ray Bill. Beth the waitress. Whoa. What in the world? She's throwing coffee at Ant-Man. So yeah, she's a character in the Hub Worlds who gives you side missions of just collecting coffee. And I don't really know what this character is for. So yeah. I know it sounds weird, but I think she's the character who was played by the famous voice actress Ashley Johnson in the first Avengers movie, so maybe that's why. Maybe, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, and she can also throw coffee with a symbol. Oh, I already saw his animation. Anyway, and this is why I wanted to wait with Ant-Man here. Oh no, that won't happen to Black Goliath. Yes, Black Goliath is another superhero in this game. This was before he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, so you know, this is comic book accurate form. This is the guy who died in the Civil War. Whoops, didn't want to do that. And yeah, it's just really cool in this game to have two giant figures. Just imagine just these people come out of the street, boom, stomping in. Completely, look at this, look at us compared to a normal minifigure, it's crazy. So yeah, anything else Ant-Man can do, Black Goliath can do. He can't shrink though actually, so I guess not, or control ants, so why did I say that? Just a little bit confusing. Anyway, it's Black Goliath. Here's Bengal, he's a villain I think, maybe not. I kind of don't know. And yeah, he kind of reminds me of Cheshire and Tigress from DC. Oh wow, look at this, just one hop and he does a front flip, but if you do two hops. So that's kind of a cool detail. So yeah, he kind of also reminds me of Drax from the last game. The Guardians of the Galaxy aren't in this game at all for some reason, so there's that. If you hold circle, nothing happens. Oh yes, yes it does. Let me hit Ant-Man if I can. Oh well. Doesn't matter, can I hit him? No, I just pushed him back. Anyway. Next up is Black Widow. Here's classic Black Widow from the first game, so to say, or from the first Avengers movie. And I think she can, yeah, turn invisible. So that's cool. That's not really anything different we haven't seen before and played as before. But what she can do in Avengers Age of Ultron, her suit is a little bit different, and okay, she has these X-Charisma sticks, kind of like Nightwing, but I can't get them out right now for some reason. So anyway, here is Blazing Skull, the Ghost Rider character, so to say, of this game. He looks awesome. I mean, I love that helmet. I wish you could customize the helmet on flames in this game. And he throws skulls like a Dormammu. Look at that. He just chucks them out. I wish they were like one-hit takeouts. But yeah, if you see, is it just the, yeah, it's kind of like the same animation as with Aldrich Killian. But yeah, that's what Blazing Skull can do. Definitely one of my favorite you know unknown characters in this game to play as. You get him at Washington DC. Here is Blue, a superhero. He can shoot out bolts and everything, and yeah. And lightning, so he's a lightning type character. I don't know, kind of like Electro, because he can also fly. Like I said, with super jump and everything. So, yeah, there's Blue Marvel. Here is Brock Lumbro. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Rumlow, yeah. And he just has a gun like this. If you know the comics, he becomes Crossbones. He actually becomes Crossbones in the MCU. But then he suicide bombs himself, so whatever. Here's Bruce Banner from the first game. Or should I say from the first movie. If you hold triangle, he becomes the Incredible Hulk. And yeah, just, well, look, classic Hulk stuff you can do here. And climb a building, but actually I want to get back down there. Hold smash. And thunderclap. Something kind of cool. So there's Bruce. Wait, what? Oh, ouch! Okay, did not expect that to happen, honestly. So there's Bruce Banner from Avengers Age of Ultron. And oh, no, please, I don't want to turn into the Hulk. And he becomes the Hulk anyway. And yeah, exact same motion. Boom, ground pound. And if he transforms back, he becomes Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay, that's cool. I thought he became classic Bruce Banner again, kind of funny, but anyway, nope, there he is. Next up is Bucky Barnes Classic, and he has a little rifle. He's kind of like the Burt Ward Robin to Captain America being Adam West in this game, in like a parody mission. So, yeah, he's just a happy-go-lucky sidekick, you know? He later becomes the Winter Soldier. Up in here's Bucky Barnes normally. Or I guess this is him in the MCU. And yeah, not really a guy I like the most. Oh my gosh, that train. What the heck is happening with these trains in the city? Anyway, here's one of the most loser characters in the game, Butterball. Now, as far as I knew it was going to be low. Anyway, as far as I know, Butterball, ouch, is a unkillable character. Like, he's invincible. He can't get hurt. Or I guess maybe that. And yeah. I'm going to be a criminal now. Oh, good. Hello. Oh my goodness. And yeah. So this is just fighting. He just belly flops and throws a piano. It's kind of weird. So yeah, that's Butterball. Next up is, let's see, Steve Rogers. There's a whole lot of Captain America characters you can get here, so yeah, here is Captain America. Steve Rogers, this is a civilian. Here's Steve Rogers at the gym, which is the character we opened up as, I'm pretty sure. So very athletic. With boxing gloves, exact same thing, but I don't know, I like him with boxing gloves more. I think it was the boxing glove when we actually opened up the video with, anyway. And classic Captain America. Awesome, exact. So he can, he has the shield bash, but I don't think it really, you can throw a shield and it comes back. He can hide behind it. And yeah, do some athletic gymnast type tricks. Usually I would go crazy with playing as these characters because I love them so much, but like I said, it's my least favorite Lego game, and so my apologies. I'm just doing this because I'm kind of, you know, been a little bit bored, but I don't want to, I don't know. So here's Avengers Age of Ultron. He has the chin strap and some straps on his costume right now, so that's why he's a little bit different. Oh, actually, wait, what? Look how fast he runs with this. Oh, I guess it's not that fast. Anyway, Captain America Classic, one of my favorite uniforms in this game because I love the actual comic book designs. And I think I already played as no helmet, so yeah. Here's Captain America Bucky Barnes. He looks a lot more funny looking because, well, like, look at that face. Very plain. Not a lot of detail, but it's also... And he has a gun. Oh my gosh, I didn't know he had a gun. What the heck? Imagine Captain America. Hello. I fight for all things good. Bang, bang, bang. You're dead. Won the world. Okay, I didn't know that happened. I already had that. Anyway, Captain America, Sam Wilson, Falcon. And this actually, coincidentally, will happen in the MCU. And he can throw a shield. He can hide behind it. But he can also fly, and I'm pretty sure that the I don't know, they use this as his kind of move set for the Captain America 2099 character, because she can fly too with the wings, but whatever. Here's Captain Britain. Looks a lot different from Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. He has a giant stick right here. And he flies with it, kind of like Stargirl. I don't know if you guys agree with that statement or not. And he fires. Oh no, he doesn't fire a beam, but he has a force field that looks like that. That's really cool. And yeah, you tap circle, nothing happens. So that's cool with Captain Britain. One of the best characters, Captain Universe, one of the most powerful characters actually in the Marvel Universe, because, well, he can possess a superhero or just a normal being, and they become insanely powerful, like the story of Something Can't Stop the Juggernaut, and Captain Marvel he gave this one guy his powers for revenge against Juggernaut and almost killed him. Obviously, there's the iconic story where Captain Marvel almost, or he actually does give Spider-Man cosmic powers and whatnot, and it was really cool. And yeah, he's in this game as a character, just as himself, just as the form. I don't really know who he's possessing. Maybe he is possessing that guy who beat up the Juggernaut. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, this is him. I love the design of the minifigure. It really looks like I actually can see through it inside, so yeah. And Thunderclap, okay. Him and Michael Korvac are the only ones who look like that. Here's Chase, he's a guy, tech expert I guess, who I think he can shoot out multiple beams. Let me see. No, just that. And he can fly. No, okay. Okay, a little bit of an accident, so whatever. Atari Tourist, okay, this is one of those funny ones. And he's like, may I take your picture, Avengers? I'm a big fan. Kapow. So yeah, that's all I can do. Kind of you might think of a wasted character, but I find him kind of funny. Cloud9, this is a what in the world? So yeah, I guess whenever she's off air, she forms a cloud. And yeah, she can shoot a very weird bolt. Press circle. She turns invisible. And she can throw clouds too, that's really cool. But most importantly, she's another character who can fly. So yeah, there's a really difficult mission to get her, but anyway. That's not really my problem. The Collector, now he's a lot cooler in the next game, even though he looks the exact same, and he's here. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 and Infinity War, but yeah, anyway. So I guess his shield can run out or something. What in the world? Maybe I can... Maybe not. Anyway, he pulls out this bolt. He can fire. It's really cool in my mind. And yeah. I don't know if these are considered bombs. No, probably not. Anyway. So yeah. That's the Collector in this game. The guy who, the Contest of Champions. Him and the Grandmaster. Here is Cottonmouth, member of the Serpent Society. They don't have Cobra in the game though, it's kind of weird. You know, Cobra's kind of a Daredevil villain. Maybe this guy's more of a Captain America villain. Oh wait, no, I remember why he's in this game. Wait, what? I don't know what this does. What is this? Anyway, it's like hypnotism. Actually, no, Cottonmouth is the villain in Luke Cage Season 2. But he doesn't look like this at all, so maybe that's why. So yeah, that's what he does here. Kind of strange. Here is Count Nefaria. He's an X-Men villain, but also an Avengers villain. He's really... Oh wow, he throws skulls too that turn into bullets. That's actually really cool. Look at that. He actually... Whoa, what in the world? Didn't keep hold of it. So yeah. This guy I really do like that he's in the game. And that's all I have to say with that guy. Crimson Dynamo, an Iron Man villain, who later becomes a member of the West Coast Avengers, or Thunderbolts. I don't think it's the Thunderbolts though. He's in the next game as well, I think. So yeah, he fires bolts like crazy. You can aim them, and he, let's see. Yep, special red laser, awesome. Once again, Iron Man. Let me go to Avengers facility with him, just because, you know, it'd be kind of cool. And yeah, I really like this character's look as well. Crossbones Classic, as in the comics. This was before the Civil War DLC pack came out, so... You know, this is your way to play as a Crossbones, which was really entertaining and exciting. Destroy things, and Yeah, exactly the same. He looks exactly like the comics though, seriously. Here's Crystal, the Human Torch's girlfriend for a time. So she can fire any sort of bolt. There's flame. There's still flame again. Okay, what in the world? Okay, what in the world? Okay, so she... Well, she can fire different bolts that you need her to do. There's her force field. Oh, yeah, see, she's firing ice now, okay. But just trust me on that. She can also fly.
Hey, wanna check out some retro shield technology?
Damage control. Now this time, this guy has a broom to hit people with to, Wow, he actually killed him, okay. And yeah, that's damage control. Here is Daredevil. Look at this. Wait, what in the world? Wait, let me see. Nope, that's not gonna work, is it? And... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Look at that. Hello, I'm like Spider-Man. Can anyone help me? Okay, I'll help myself. Dude, I love the animation with Daredevil here. It is so cool. Look at this. Up we go. And around we go. Oh, he actually pulled out a parachute? What in the world? So yeah. He has really cool fun. One of my favorite characters in the game. Probably. And yeah, Billy Club swing. But yeah, mostly I just love the swinging animation with them. And because they couldn't get Spider-Man at the time, they had to do Daredevil. And I forget if Daredevil's in the next game. Oh wait, yeah, he is. But his swinging doesn't look as good here, in my mind. And he can, of course, throw his Billy Club. Just like in the last game. So yeah. That's Daredevil. Let me keep him out. Next up is Dark Elf. He has a little, look at that giant gun for those little bolts. And yeah, just a minion type character. He looks really cool though, kind of scary with that death face on. Death Locket, Death Lock's daughter, I think. And yeah, that's why she's in the game, because Deathlock was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't really care. Sorry. Destroyer minifigure, definitely a step up when it comes to detail department than when it came to him in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. And he's not in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, that's a little bit weird. But yeah, on my channel, The Real Super Sam, I made a complete history video on this guy, so if you want to check out everything about the guy, well, there's a video on YouTube for you to watch, so yeah. Demolition Man. Excuse me, I kind of am, when it comes to Destroyer, actually, I'm kind of surprised that, he wasn't a giant fig. Whatever. See, this is Demolition Man. Okay, is this like a punching bag? No, okay. So that's what Demolition Man can do. Detroit Steel, now he is a hero. Wow, what a crazy character. Look at this. Look at this guy. He has a chainsaw attack, I think. Yeah, look at that.
Is anyone receiving this message? We're getting reports of an incident close to your location. If you can hear this, please make your way to the scene and help out.
He can fire a blast, he can fire a beam. That's just like a Gatling gun, honestly, which is awesome. Look at that logo. And yeah, he can fly, so that's a big plus when it comes to him. As well as the Gatling gun. I don't remember another character who can do that, so at least not right now. Devil Dinosaur is another, whoa, big fig. He can, look at this. Wow, look at this, these animations. They really did do a great job with the animations on the characters, even though I personally may not like them that much as minifigures, or just as characters in the game, besides like Spider-Man villains or Fantastic Four, X-Men, stuff like that. But look at this. It's like Jurassic Park. And then look at this. Backflip. Oh, killed. Just crushed on Daredevil. And he has a super scream. Look out! Down below. I like, oh. Ouch, that's gotta hurt Devil Dinosaur. Sorry about that. Anyway. Diamondback. She, one time, worked with Captain America, but she's really also a member of the Serpent Society. This is her, you know, normal costume in my mind. She cannot fly, but yeah, she's a interesting character. Dr. Helen Cho is another Doctor character who was she was the one in Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm gonna get through these fast now. Dr. List, I don't even know who this guy is. Oh wait, is he the guy from Thor? The Thor movies? Anyway. Doctor Strange, yep. He is in this game just on a mission and you unlock him, but he does have his own DLC pack, so that's really cool. He fires bolts, he can go invisible in this game. Oh, maybe he can't. Wait, can he? No, but he has a force field. Okay. So there's that, and he can fire bolts and fly, so yes, Doctor Strange is awesome here. Dum Dum Dugan. Kind of a funny character. I find him like a funny character because of his name. And yeah. So he's in the game with a funny mustache. Echo. Now, the interesting thing with Echo is she was in the Spider-Man PS4 prequel book working for the Kingpin, but she's really a hero. She's deaf, so she's super skilled as a fighter. And yeah. I don't really know, you know. Sometimes with these characters, I don't really... Oh, there's a Roxxon truck. Oh well. So yeah, that's her story, what I know. Egghead. Unfortunately for us, not the one from the Batman 1966 TV show. I've been rewatching that show, that's why I've made two references now to it. So you can throw eggs at people in cars. He has a very silly head. The thing I remember him most from is there's this one episode of this show called Marvel Superhero Squad where he becomes mayor. He like hypnotizes everyone but Wolverine because he has superhuman hearing to vote for him. So he becomes mayor, and originally the mayor is Stan Lee, so that's kind of cool. So yeah. Fun fact, a story where the first time Spider-Man ever met Egghead was when he teamed up with Ant-Man and the Wasp in a Tales to Astonish issue 59, I think. Maybe it was 63, I'm not 100% sure about that exact number, but yeah. So here's Ellen Brandit. She was a character in Iron Man 3 who got Extremis power, and that's about it. All she does. Eric Selvig. Okay, he's the guy from Thor, so a very silly guy, I guess. Untidy, yeah, he was naked for a second, wasn't he, or something? It's kind of weird. So there he is. An Extremis soldier. Okay, can't shoot out. Oh, what the heck? What in the world? What was that about? Wait, what the heck? Okay. So yeah, exact same. Shoots out firebolts, whatever. Falcon from Captain America to Winter Soldier. This looks awesome. I really like this guy's character. Guns. And I think if he gets up close to a thing, yeah, he hits it with his wings. I think that's really cool. Falcon Classic, same thing. Except I don't think he has guns. No, he just punches. That's good. Here is Fendal, one of the Warriors 3 from Asgard. He's in this game. In the level, you actually play as him, or you can play as him. I think so. So yeah, there's him. Here's Finesse, another, Young Avengers. That's what I'm trying to look for. Young Avengers character. She's very skilled. She can do with the acrobat stuff, and what's not to like? Well, maybe just her costume. And yeah, there we go with Finesse. One of the best characters that come out of this game is Fang Fang Foom for sure, because look at this. he kind of runs like Rhino or Juggernaut. Whoa, okay, you're a criminal now. You just ran into a stop sign. And yeah, he's a giant guy. Look at that. Press circle, he spits out flames. He can fire a bolt from his look at his attack. These close range attacks. Oh my gosh. Like I said, he can fly, but you hold triangle and he turns into the literal biggest character in any single Lego video game, even today. Well, maybe not as big as Anti-Monitor, but yeah. So he flies kind of slow when it seems like he should be flying, but it's, you know, there's a good reason. And yeah, look at this. He can still fire flames from his mouth. And fire a bolt, maybe? No, but yeah, he can still be ginormous. Oh my gosh. Wait, can he pick up a ground? No, he can't. Okay. Imagine he picks up a ground in that form. That'd be so cool. Maybe in the next Lego game. Lego Avengers. The Infinity Saga, I don't know. So this is Firebird, another Young Avengers character. She is really cool. I think Firestar's in this too, we'll see. She does not have super strength, I guess. And yeah, that's about it with her. Here's Gargoyle. I wish it was the gray Gargoyle, but yeah, he's just he's kind of a minifig character. Or a mini character like but yeah, he's like kind of reminds me of the leader. I don't really know. And there's Gorilla Girl. She is just a normal person until... And she... Whoa, what in the world? What was that angle? Anyway. Oh my gosh, here's Gorilla Girl. Boom. Laid her smack down. There she is. And a super jump character as well. Boom, awesome. And get that, oh my gosh. That body with that head, what in the world? Here is the Grand Master. Ah, just 2 more days. Anyway, oh wow. One of the most powerful characters in the game. Oh no, he can't fly, what the heck? I thought he could fly, anyway. So yeah. And he has this super, like, electrifying bolt. Well, it kind of looks electricity. I don't know. And yeah. That's what he can do here. Here's the Grim Reaper. He can fire bolts from his, or he can fire 2 bolts from, his, sphere. Oh my gosh, sphere. So he's really cool. I don't know if I think he might be related to Nick Fury. I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, but yeah. So a really cool character in my mind. I love his costume. Happy Hogan. Oh gosh, I don't even. I like. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop this video after the 3rd row, or cut it until I get better. But at least better when it comes to my hiccups. Anyway, whatever reminds me of Spider-Man Far From Home kind of hurts me because I don't know. Anyway, Happy Hogan. I liked him in the Iron Man movies. He was kind of funny. But yeah, that's him. Harley Keener, the guy from Iron Man 3. I still think he might become Nova in the future. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. With his potato gun, yeah, that's just great. Hawkeye. So he's a lot more useful in this game. He can destroy glass. He can form. I guess he could always have formed objects in the last game. So he has explosives in the game and normal arrows. And yeah, he has a really cool fighting way. I don't know how else to say that. So there's Hawkeye in Avengers Age of Ultron, exact same, just a really cool design as well in my mind. I like it more. And Hawkeye Classic, my favorite design. And there we go. Awesome. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, there's said to be, well, I guess there will be a TV show. She does the exact same things. Yeah. Hazmat, remember the Young Avengers? And she's here. I don't think she can fly. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. Heimdall, owner, or oh my gosh, guarder of the Bifrost. He can jump around and everything like that. Don't like same thing in this game that I could do in the last game. Except this, he couldn't do. Hellcat, she's a hero. She was in Jessica Jones, but I don't think she ever was in costume. I don't think she was in the Ultimate Universe too, but I don't think she was ever in costume there either. And there we go. Yep, super attack like Wolverine kind of, or Sabretooth. Probably more like Sabretooth. Anyway, and exact same fight stance like that. Hogan, another member of Warriors 3, except he has a giant mallet. There's a character, he almost killed the first White Tiger, Hector Alia, called Mace, I think. He's like a forgotten Spider-Man rogue, sorry. So maybe I could customize him in this game with that weapon if I wanted to. Okay. And the last one, until I take a break, probably won't even notice, unless I say something, which I will, is Hulk Killer. He was only in 4 issues, so maybe I can make a complete straight-up video on this guy. But probably not, because I'll forget, maybe. So yeah, here is Hulk Killer. He is a pure red giant guy. And I find it kind of funny, I don't know, it's the closest thing we'll have to a creepy supervillain like the Skinless Man in a Lego game, maybe. Just when it comes to looks, look at this, jeez. And yeah, that's about all I'm going to say when it comes to Hulk Killer. Oh gosh, okay, it's gonna try and hit Hawkeye, but that's not gonna work. So, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to go, so it should probably be a little bit under 2.5 hours maybe. But, that's a positive in my mind. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And have a... Wow, I was almost closing the video, but I'm just cutting it. What a fool. Okay, so the next up is Hulkling. He is a mini character. Now, one thing about this Lego figure, I think this is the first game where like minifigures could pull green handles. I think Superman could in the last game, but he was the only one. Okay. And just personally, I don't really care for this character. I don't really like him at all. He's like a mini Hulk with wings. I mean, I think I'm more of a fan of Reptile. Seriously, this is just really dumb. I'm just don't like him. Now, this character, yay, we did it. This character, on the other hand, is the original android Human Torch, the one who was seen sort of in the Captain America, the first Avengers movie. They kind of referenced the Fantastic Four with this guy, with this guy's character in the mission in the game. He can fly, obviously, shoot fire, basically exactly like Johnny Storm, except they used him. And I think the helicarrier is farther away here. I don't know. And let's go up, please. Here we go. And he's a really cool looking character. That's really all I gotta say with this guy as well. I'm gonna kind of get through these characters fast just because I don't really care. Let's see. So he has his I think if you, yeah, he goes completely on fire. Okay. Now, next up is Iron Fist. Oh gosh. Can I destroy these? I think you can. Oh, maybe not. Well, anyway. I love this guy's jumping. Look at this. He kicks like that. And then his other leg. Anyway, a member of the Defenders of Marvel Knights. I think that attack is awesome that he does. And he did this in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 too. Charge up and super punch. But yeah, his jumping is really the thing that stands out for me when it comes to this guy. Oh, you hold triangle for not the flame on. Okay. Next up is Iron Legion. It's one of the Iron Man robots that Tony Stark used to protect Slovakia. Oh gosh. No, not Slovakia. I forget what it's called. Anyway, he can fly. Just like a robot can fly and everything. It looks like this with the Avengers. It kind of looks like the Avengers suit they use in Endgame. So yeah, there's that. Iron Man Mark 1. This one is kind of different because he can run. He can do this. You know, he can properly double jump. In the last game, he could not, and has explosions. Now, this might take a while. Actually, I don't really. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just gonna go through each costume right now and have it all transformed. But I'll just show you. So you can choose them all while being Tony Stark, or you can hit that. You go back to normal and just switch it. When I make a walkthrough on this on my channel, the Super Sam 7, then I will. But for right now, yeah. This one basically the same thing. Oh, actually, I actually love this. Look at that. Rainbow sparks coming off of him or something. So I think that is a really cool costume for him. Here's Mark 6, the original one from the first Iron Man. The Iron Man Mark 5 is, or maybe the Silver Centurion armor is in here. I mean. We'll see. Because I just reviewed that comic a little bit ago. Issue 200. Anyway. So yeah, exact same, just a little bit different. I'm going to kind of rush through these just because not that big of a fan of Iron Man. Mark 16 is a flying, I think there's only 2 or 3 super speed flying characters in this game. So there's the Mark 16 suit, looks very cool. Oh, music, what in the world? Okay, I think it can turn invisible actually. Yeah, that's what it can do, awesome. So I do think that is one of the cool suits in the game, cooler Iron Man suits. Iron Man 17 Heartbreaker, this kind of reminds me of the one he used in, no, maybe it was the one he used in Iron Man 3, not Civil War. Anyway, I love the look on these characters a bit more in this game, just because they're a bit more shiny. Mark 25. Now this one is a suit that can dig. I like how it fires off giant bullets, basically. And yeah, I think it can do super speed. No, okay. Huh. There's one that can. Here's this silver. Here it is. Mark 33. The Silver Centurion armor. The armor he used to fight Ironmonger in issue 200 was its first appearance. And yeah, one of my favorites. It looks awesome. I love the chest piece. I'm gonna play as Iron Fist until I get to that armor, you know what I mean? Or until I get to the Ironmonger. Iron Man Mark 40, this is the super speed one. Wait, right? Oh, if you hold circle, he fires his beam. And,
Good to have you with us.
yeah, he can't go as fast as, what in the world? Quicksilver, but it's still a really cool suit. I love super speed characters, so win-win. Here's Mark 42 from Civil War, I'm pretty sure. So, exact same thing. Mark 43. Maybe this was from... maybe this was from Homecoming? No, I think Homecoming was another one. Spider-Man Homecoming, the movie. I don't really know that much. Mark 45. Okay. No, I think... I don't even know which ones are which now, so... I apologize. I'm not even gonna try and guess. Superior Iron Man from I know there's a great storyline where he fights Doctor Doom. And this is such a cool looking suit, honestly. Honestly. I don't know if he used in the Illuminati. Actually, oh, that was the last one. Cool. Here's Iron Man Mark 39 called Igor. And he cannot fly. He is just a classic pig fig. So yeah, I saw the thing about the Illuminati being like the new Avengers in the MCU. I don't really know about that much, so... Oh yeah, you have to hold it the full time now. Ah, super stomp. Awesome. Anyway, there's Igor. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Wait. Where is... Wait, why can't I choose the Hulkbuster armor from here? That's a little bit weird. Let me check. Because there might be something else I didn't use. Okay, so we'll change into the Hulkbuster armor right here. I liked the one in the last game a whole lot more because it looked better. I just don't really care about looking at a brick build minifigure in this game. If it was a vehicle, trophy earned, house party protocol. Okay, I don't even know about that. So, we got a trophy, you guys, yay! Even though I've never played on Xbox before, and I know that would actually sort of count to a gamer score, but no. Anyway, so yeah. He has some really cool combat moves. Oh my gosh, look at that. Boom. And laser right here. And of course, it can fly. Maybe I should... Oh my god, and yeah, I can destroy those almost unbreakable panels. I don't know if you can use it for super strength things, anyway. And here he is, the Ironmonger. What a cool, whoa, what a cool looking supervillain in this game. The first villain in the MCU, at least in the real world. Yeah. First appeared in, I think, Iron Man 163, I'm not 100% sure. But he didn't become the Ironmonger until issue 200, and if you've seen my review, it's a very, oh yeah, he has a Gatling gun too right here, so that's awesome. Yeah, if you saw my story, or my review on it, he actually commits suicide at the end of that issue. Obviously he comes back, but in my opinion, Ironmonger is the Lex Luthor to Iron Man when it comes to a Rogues Gallery, and oh, I love the way he flies too with the kind of fiery smoke beneath him. Anyway, so yeah, these two are fighting each other in the issue, and it was really great. So people might think it's Mandarin just because Mandarin's Iron Man's greatest enemy, but I think it's Ironmonger. Is Mandarin in this game? Oh yeah, he's right here. But we'll get to him very soon. Iron Patriot, aka War Machine, or actually, why did I even say that? I really meant to say aka Norman Osborn, but in the MCU, which is what the game we're playing is War Machine. And I guess he was also War Machine in Lego Marvels Superheroes 1, but whatever. Jack of Hearts, he's an Iron Man villain who a little bit ago I read about. He's actually pretty cool. Kind of a tragic backstory figure. And there's his crazy lightning. I like his design in this game, just like the comic. So yeah, he can also fly, but he just flies on himself. I think it would be kind of cool and cartoony if he had a, I don't know, playing card to fly on. Jane Foster, Thor's love interest. This is all she can do. Joel, aka Jessica Jones. Of course, yeah, they call her Joel as well, so that, I don't know, because Netflix is dark. And yeah, she can fly and punch. She's in her classic uniform. I remember it was teased in that show. I only saw the first season though. I know there's 3. But yeah, it's really cool. You get her in like a babysitting mission, so it's kind of funny. Oh my gosh. I think she has super strength too. Holy moly. Okay. So that's her symbol. I didn't know she had a unique symbol. That's really cool. And of course, she can fly, so that's even better. Oh, I like how she crossed her arms while she fell. Justin Hammer basically I don't know, opposite Tony Stark in the world, but he just has fun and everything. I really wish he returned. He was so funny, one of the funniest characters in the whole MCU. Especially that scene where he's showing off all the weapons he has for the military for Rhodey, and I'm not gonna repeat the jokes, but I thought they were really funny. Claw Henchman, he's just a guy with a gun. Did this movie come out in Black Panther? The movie was a big thing, because I don't think it did, because it came out in 2016. Anyway, Komodo. I was actually very interested in this character, and I learned that her creation, or why she became like this, was because of Dr. Kurt Connors, so sort of the lizard character in this game, if you guys want to say that. Very fun, very athletic, an athletic character I can always go for, so yeah. Korvac. Actually, let me... Curse. Okay. So Michael Korvac, I used to think was going to be the main villain in Avengers 4. Like, after they defeat Thanos, Korvac shows up. Oh, can he actually kill him? I think so. Goodbye. Goodbye, man. Anyway, he is super powerful. I like this design a little bit more than in the last game. Like I said, with him in Captain Universe, they're the only ones who look like this. And yeah, because they're super duper powerful. I'm going to jump with him. He can also fly and whatnot, so yeah. There's the Korvac saga in the Avengers comics that he was in, and it was a huge story. And yeah, I really hope... Jeez, you know, I was thinking, man, why don't I have 100%? And I see all these gold bricks here, and I'm like, what in the world? You know, it's kind of crazy. My file for this game got deleted on accident one time, and I did it all again just to get the characters. Let me see. 67.5%. So yeah, I guess you only need 67.5% to get all the characters in this game at most. Oh, here's a vehicle we can try and unlock. Anyway, yeah. Oh gosh. Usually I'm great with races, but I don't know what happened there. I'm one of those few who thinks the flying mechanics in the Lego games are actually really easy and well done. So yeah. Michael Korvac's definitely one of my favorite characters to fly as just because of his look. He kind of reminds... Yeah, I won't really go into detail, never mind. Or yeah, I'll say it because we're in this race and it's kind of boring. There's like a character in Ben 10, he's like my favorite Ben 10 villain from that series called Darkster. He kind of looks like him. There's Hawkeye Sky Cycle. I wonder if he can lift up the ground. No, he has a beam though, so that's cool. Oh, okay, I thought Curse just appeared, but no, I changed it into him, obviously. Here's Curse, Big Fig. He looks like how he does in the Thor the Dark World DLC pack from the last game. And he's just here. I like this design more in this game than in the last game. I don't know, I grew to it. I said I didn't like it more, but I grew into this, to liking this one over the year. So, yeah. Here's Luffy. And goodbye, Curse. You are just not having a good day. I think he can glide. No, but he's one of the few ice characters in the games. So, awesome. Laura Barton. Okay, whatever. Velma. Here's the leader. A Hulk villain who does not get much appreciation anymore. I think me or Jay Williams 99 can make a top 10, or I do top 5. He does top 10s, so could do a top best leader stories. So that's cool. And he has his pistol. I'm kind of going fast through these again, once again, just because. Yeah, I actually like the leader. He's a pretty cool character in my mind. Light speed. I think she can run up walls. No, she cannot. Right? Okay. Oh, he's just... You know, I don't really know for sure. Yes, this is! You guys, this is really the first speedster character we are playing as in this game, in this video. So, for a speedster, you run and then you jump on a wall and you would start running. But with light speed, since you can fly, well, she doesn't do that. So, it's so awesome. So she punches. She's a member of the New Warriors or New Avengers. Oh god, I hope it's not the New Warriors, especially know about the comics now. So yeah, she can just run really fast and fly. Definitely the one of those super unique. She has super speed, the old circle, and yeah, one of the unique characters. So awesome. I'm gonna keep her out because maybe not. So next up is Loki. So this is classic Loki, just like in the first game. His face turns blue, and he has an ice ray that can burn cards up to exploding for some reason. And yeah, his beam is here, his crazy silly hat, and yeah, his kind of crazy attacks. Gosh, that is awesome. There's also Loki in a suit where he can do the same things, he just looks different. His look from Avengers in that scene, and Loki with no helmet. I think this is from Thor 1, but okay. Lorelei, this is Thor's mom. She has weird darts she can shoot. And yeah, don't remember her doing that. One of the best characters is definitely Lou Ferrigno, the actor who played Hulk in the TV show from the 80s, I think. And you think he gives you a whole bunch of missions, and they're missions where, oh gosh, did I get stuck in here? Yeah, I did. Oh well. Anyway, they're missions where you have to complete one after another to get the character, so he's not, you know, it's like you have to, I think it gets Ant-Man, Wendigo, Speed, and then him, but I'm not 100% sure. But if you hold or triangle, he spray paints himself into the incredible Lou Ferrigno Hulk, and I saw a few episodes of the show, and it's actually really good, or at least the episodes I saw. And yeah, he has super jump and super punch. Ooh, look at that. There's something down here. Whoa, whoa, okay. I did not mean to jump all the way over there. Wow. Who thought of that? Wow, look at that. Look how much he can jump. Anyway. Yep, that's him. Oh. And I think Stan Lee comes by and washes him up. What a cool character transformation, honestly. Next up is Luke Cage, Power Man. He's called Luke Cage in this game, thank God. But with that said, he obviously what the heck? His wife is Jessica Jones. But he looks the same, does the exact same things. Obviously, member of the Defenders as well. And that's what I want to say. Madam B, I forget if she's the character. Whoa, okay. Oh, wait, is she the character from Spider-Man Homecoming who, it acts basically like the board members from Spider-Man 2002 and is all like, you're out, Adrian, and Fire Simmers? She the, I don't, because I'm pretty sure she's not the girl from Daredevil. I think her name is Madame Lau. Anyway, next up is Malekith, looking like he did in the movie. He has a deadly beam. Super powerful deadly beam, actually. And yeah, some creepy bolts. I think he can do this, right? So let me have him do it, because he's awesome. Or not. Okay. So yeah, here is Malekith. Next up on the fourth row, Mandarin. Wait, what in the world was he? What? He kicks soccer balls at his opponents? Look how goofy he is. Okay, this is pretty fun. So, wow, I don't remember. He didn't do anything in the last game. Now he kicks soccer balls. Oh, look out. Imagine if that happened in real life. Someone kicking a soccer ball everywhere. And he has a flag. I don't know if this does damage or anything. Okay, she's flying for some reason. Can you fly with that? No? Okay. Mandarin, classic. He's not as cool. The rings are smaller. You tap circle, nothing happens. He fires bolts. The only difference is that he can fly. And I don't really care for that. with this guy. So, yeah. Mantis, definitely a popular character because of Guardians of the Galaxy. But like I said, Guardians of the Galaxy aren't in this game, but Mantis is here. And she does crime fighting job well. Maria Hill is here. Fine. Avengers Age of Ultron as well. Whatever. Maya Hansen, I don't know who she is. Unless she's another one of oh, she's a girl from Thor, I don't know. Here is Mighty Destroyer. I thought he could fly, but I guess not. He can shrink. So, I think I remember him. He's not really well adapted into this game. So, read the comics, he's a lot better. And yeah, this is all he can do. He should have been a way cooler villain. So yeah. He kind of looks like Brothers Grimm, the Spider-Man villain team, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Next up is Mockingbird, a hero from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's also supposed to be Hawkeye's girlfriend, but for a little bit, but that didn't happen in the MCU. She can throw a baton. She's kind of like Black Canary. So there's that. And MODOK, one of my favorite characters. He's going to be the main villain in the new Avengers game. And in this version, MODOK can actually fly. I don't really like that. I mean... Look at that hit. That's kind of funny. But yeah, exact same as the last game, except a little bit not as powerful. Whoa, okay. Exact same with the hits, maybe not as creative. Oh, and if you tap circle, does his beam not attach to things that he doesn't hit? No, it does not. Okay, so not as good as the last game. Move on. Moon Boy, he is like Wolverine, I guess, in this game. This game's Wolverine. And yeah, he has claws. He throws bananas. Or he throws a whole bunch of fruit, I guess. Pineapple, cherry. He rides Double Dinosaur. Let me actually do that right now because... Can you ride it? Yeah, I think you can even ride it in co-op for some reason. Sorry, cop. You know, wait, that's a normal person driving... Wait. You can hit circle here? What? I didn't know you could do this. What is this, you guys? This is exactly like a Lego. Oh my gosh, time jump. Okay. Oh, and there's a bunch of fruit. Alright, I did not know doing that could happen. So you learned something here. Oh, a little bit too far. And spoiler alert. Now, let me just play as Miss Marvel. So, another giant character. She does giant things. In the next game, she can do her mini attacks. Like, and then she has a bunch of different attacks as a mini character. She can actually do this in giant form in the next game. She's pretty cool. Really cool, actually. Look at this, how she... Look, it's like almost like Dr. Octopus. Like, obviously, she's the Mr. Fantastic of the game. But God, please do not have Mr. Fantastic do this. This is just really creepy. She can also glide, obviously. And everything. Here's Moon Knight, a member of Marvel Knights. And yeah, he is really cool. I wish he could glide. I don't know if he can glide. Oh, he can glide. What was I talking about? I'll just use Jack of Hearts to get up on this building, and then glide as Moon Knight right below. So yeah, what he can do is throw these moon spheres. He's kind of like Batman of DC. They're both actually crazy, but this Moon Knight is Moon Knight's actually, look at this. I like how his baton keeps, and yeah, he glides. I like how his baton swings like crazy when he falls. So definitely an awesome character to unlock and play as. The side mission with him is actually really funny too. Over the Moon. I don't even know what I'm getting at with these trophies. Have I just never really played this game before? I guess so. So yeah, here's Moon Knight. Oh, wait. Maybe it's because I got that because I was Moon Boy, Moon Knight, and Moon Dragon in a single playthrough, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, this is Drax's daughter, Drax the Destroyer's daughter, if I remember right. Something like that. Maybe he adopted her, but yeah. Really cool character. Member of the Avengers. I've known one of the first Avengers characters I knew. Anyway, Miss Marvel. The good Miss Marvel when she wasn't called Captain Marvel. And yeah. Oh, look at this.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not going to mess up anything.
What did it say? Carol Danvers, right? Yep. The blast here is cool. The flying's good. And yeah. Alright, let's go to Nebula now. A villain in this game. She awesome sword fighting. I think she kind of reminds me of Elektra. Oh my gosh, Moonboy was attacking me. And I super spin. Craziness. There we go. Nick Fury, classic Nick Fury. There he is. Nick Fury Bazooka, I think that's the one. Whoa, okay, it's not exactly like the one Agent Coulson used, but it's there. Rats, he got away. Hurry, you can still catch him. Oh, there he is. Ah! Imagine just happening on the street. Oh. Bazookas. You're going down, my friend.
This bag has all the
I don't even... why can't I skip that? Anyway. Don't really need the money, but there we go. Nova. This one is the rich... there's Sam I know this one's supposed to be Sam Alexander. I talked about it in the Lego Marvels Superheroes 100% characters. But I say this is Rich Rider. Especially since in the next game, the one Sam in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Sam Alexander is in it. In his costume. So yeah, same things. There we go. Odin is playable in the main game this time, and yeah. I like his giant bolts he shoots out here. I like his, he kind of fights like Loki, huh? If you hold circle, I don't think it does anything. Oh yeah, he has a force, oh yeah, okay, I don't know why it wasn't working. Oh, jeez. And force field, awesome. Next up is a character from the first Avengers movie called The Other. He got his neck snapped by Ronan the Accuser, and he fires red bolts. I did not know that, but that's pretty cool. So yeah. Pepper Potts is in this game, just as herself, and... oh, nope. I guess as when she was in the Mark 42, she can fire. But one thing with her, she cannot fly. Ah! Oh, her head went into the wall, and that whole thing happened. So yeah, that's it. And she walks around very goofy. Next up is a Protector, a member of the Young Avengers. He's one of the first characters I unlock when I play this game. Just for some reason, he's very easy to get. I think you can get him while you're doing the main story. So yeah, really cool guy. He kind of looks like a DC superhero, but I just forget. Next up is Quasar, the character Logan Paul wanted to play. But yeah, this is him. I read one issue where he completely destroyed the supervillain Claw because he's made of sound. He's kind of like has the powers of Green Lantern. So there's that. And he can fly. He kind of looks like a Homelander from that TV show The Boys. So yeah, there's that, I guess. Quasar, huh, where's Taskmaster? I know this is skipping again, but I wonder if he can do this. No, he cannot. Okay. I just want to do this to get... something. Next up is Quicksilver. Okay, it's not going to tell me how much I have. So, he is the fastest character in the game unless you talk about customs. Maybe on my channel, my other channel, I'll, I'll, I'll have the game crash, because whenever you do it,
Hey, do you
you will crash the game.
Don't worry, it's not working.
There's Mary Jane, as what I say. So yeah, if you go super fast, like crazy, you will crash the game. Oh my goodness, get me out of this taxi.
Well, the cat's out of the bag. And
Oh yeah, he press circle, he creates clones of himself. He has his slow-mo but super speed punching, which I always appreciate. He does not have that jump that the Flash does. You run to a wall, you press... Look at this, you can run down a wall, unlike in Spider-Man PS4. You can run down a wall. Look how easy that is. Anyway. Oh yeah, I guess you can just run into a wall and you'll start climbing. Awesome. And super fast punches, kind of. I like when punches are gone a bunch of times.
Don't make me write you a ticket.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So if you just press circle, your character... I'm gonna run to the Empire State Building. Whoa, oh right, this was not what I wanted to do. Well, I don't want to glitch the game either, so... So yeah, this is how fast he can run. And I don't know where the Empire State Building is.
Okay, and now you've changed direction.
Whoa, okay. But yeah, and I love running on this wall. Look at this. It's almost like a movie, seriously. Oh, it's over there. Anyway, oh gosh, it's half been the wall. And here's Ragnarok. Don't know about Ragnarok. He is a robot Iron Man built to win this. Oh man, I think I might mess some stuff up, but he's like a robot Iron Man built to help win Civil War. So I thought Thor Ragnarok might be like Captain America Civil War Part 2, but no, that did not happen. All right, and yeah, he can punch. There's no pad to jump off of there. But yeah, he has a really cool look. You unlock him in Asgard. Oh yeah, he wasn't. What did I think I was wrong? I just said he was the one who killed Black Goliath earlier in the video. So yeah, I was right. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, there's Ragnarok. I might as well have these big figures out at the same time. So here's Ravager. I don't know who this guy is, but exactly same as any other big fig in the game. Alright, look out! And boom.
Don't make me write you a ticket.
Don't make me write you a ticket, you know. And yeah, he can't transform into anyone. Uh-oh, he's getting away. I wonder if I can just run into him. No, I can't. And Thunder Punch. There we go. Okay, trying to skip this. Not really working. Anyway. Yeah, Red Hulk is definitely a character I'm sure many people want to get. I don't know why. He's not jumping. Or climbing. Anyway. Oh, I guess Ant-Man's lab? I don't know. So yeah, another awesome looking character. Your triangle, exact same transformation, back as Bruce Banner. And he shoots these things like crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look out. And actually, let me play as or change Ravage into Red She-Hulk. I think that this is, Gosh. Like I said, I don't want to mess up what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, Red She-Hulk is his daughter. So, the Hulk's girlfriend.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
And yeah, exactly the same as normal She-Hulk, which we will look very soon to. Here's Red Skull. I love him shooting his gun here. I like how the bolts are like a dagger. I like him in the last game more, you know what I mean? But he's here, and his boss fight is so funny, his head completely disappears from his body. Anyway, he's Reptile, looking nothing like how he did in the show Superhero Squad. But he's still here. He flies, he's kind of terrifying. Next. Rescue. This is Pepper Potts' Iron Man uniform that she had in Endgame. But of course, this was in the first game as well. And yeah, here we go. Oh, Ronan the Accuser. Oh gosh, don't fall in the water, please. He shoots out bolts. Comic book form, which I do like a lot more than the... Or maybe I don't. I haven't played the Marvel 2 for a while. And he has a beam. So he's a bit more powerful than the last one. So this is Blade as another character called Ronan in the Marvel Universe. So I know Blade's gonna have his own movie, so it kind of makes more sense that he's in this game now. So wow, okay. And spinning around. Now I know Hawkeye was Ronan in the Avengers Endgame, so you might want to say that's him as well. Scarlet Witch, she can't fly. She can do that though. And she plays her in the levels. Magneto's daughter, but you know in the MCU they just say that they're Inhumans, I guess. So yeah, magic bolts. I think no, she can't glide in this form. So yeah, really cool. Next up is Century, kind of a Superman character of the Marvel Universe. A lot of people also want to say that. He went crazy one time, forgot who he was, and he looked back at actual other comics, and it was called the New Avengers line. It happened. He was the Hulk, kind of the Dark Avengers. I don't really remember exactly. But yeah, here is Century. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I also love how the dirt changes from what you pick up. Oh gosh. So yeah, that's Century. She-Hulk, just like Red She-Hulk. Okay, I guess it doesn't really. She picked up dirt from cement. I wish it reacted with the water if it fell into it. That'd be kind of cool to have in the next game. Here's a S.H.I.E.L.D. scientist. There's anything positive because he was a S.H.I.E.L.D. scientist in what's it called? The Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. I say this is to Kurt Connors. I don't know. Yeah, just because kind of funny. Here's Lady Sif. Awesome character. She has a shield and everything. Scar, the Hulk's son. Let's climb the I wonder if you can climb the Statue of Liberty. Oh gosh, no you can't. Oh wait. Oh yes you can. No you can't. Wait. No you can't. Okay. He's very different when it comes to fighting because he actually, with his animation, he has a sword, you know, so there's that. You know, let's just skip. Here's Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I think she's invincible, but I don't know why she doesn't have hearts. I also find this character... Okay, what in the world? Oh yeah, she has her own squirrel machine. I'm not going to destroy that because I want to destroy it with Stan Lee. Let's get her out of there. It's crazy you get Although just one character. And Squirrel Girl Classic. Okay. I know she's a babysitter of the Marvel Universe, basically, so that's kind of a deal. So he's cool. So Stan Lee, definitely rest in peace, and definitely one of the best characters in this game. Oh, look at that! Look at the pencil sticking in the wall right there. That's kind of cool. So he has his mustache. Oh, it can do explosives. Okay, and Sonics, obviously, and boom. Thank you, Stan, for getting me a mini kit. Close combat, he just uses a shield like Taskmaster or Captain America. He can run. Oh gosh, I skipped some characters, didn't I? Don't worry, I'll come back to them. He can run like, Quicksilver. The old circle and whatnot. He can do shield stuff. You hold triangle. He has other characters he can be. For example, Iron Stan. Now this, I think is... Oh, I love how it's Tony Stark helping him with this. Here we go. Wait, you took my mask. Oh, there we go. With the mustache complete. So, oh, no, it's not like Mark 1. You can actually fly up here. Awesome. What in the world? Here's another challenge. Let's do this. I wonder who the next Stan Lee character is going to be in the Marvel game. Maybe J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know. I did see a funny theory that, hey, maybe J. Jonah Jameson could appear in every Marvel movie now that Stan Lee's gone. Or, you know, J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson. And I would not be opposed to that. It would be really interesting to see, you know, takes on... Well, you know, this happened in Doctor Strange 2, The Multiverse of Madness. But here's what a normal person thinks about it, and... Oh gosh, where is it? Where is it? You know what? Whatever. Oh, takes him a while to stand up again, I guess. He can turn into Excelsior Hulk still. Different animation, and I love that. Oh, little head. Still little head, maybe. Boom. Oh no, rocks on truck. You know, if you remember what I was doing in Lego Marvels, you know, that this was why. Gosh, I'm going to fail. Ah, Hulk smash! Oh, so close. Thank you, police. Yep, we're after you now, Roxxon. Stun, Hulk is after you. Boom. Goodbye. See you later.
I never thought you'd be able to do that in a million years. I'm just kidding. Great work.
And he can turn into his very own Hulkbuster armor, or, as he calls it, Stan Buster armor. Oh yeah. Look at that. It has a writing desk, I think, on the top, and a lamp and a pencil. And it is awesome. I'm gonna leave him like that. So that's the Stan Lee. Amazing. Speed, Quicksilver's son. And yeah, he runs super fast as well. He kind of reminds me of Velocity 9, which is the reverse Flash to Impulses, to the Flash's grandson, Impulse from DC. So yeah, exact same things though, and I like how when you run, the goggles are behind him. I think that's really funny. So yeah, Spitfire, she has super speed as well. I don't know if she can fly. No, I thought she could fly. I now get to go on the Striker, who I think is a hero. Oh, I came over here and I didn't even think about those pads. Oh, but yeah, he's here. I always think of William Stryker when I hear that name, the guy, the villain from the X-Men. So yeah. You know what, actually, I wonder if Stan Lee can do this. I think he can. Let's see. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes, he can. Look at that. Boom. Oh, I think I have to do it again really fast on the other side. Oh my gosh, never done this as a... I've never gotten this... Oh my gosh, no! Stan! No! Oh my gosh, okay, so whatever. I'm all good with it. I wonder if there's another super speed character I'm gonna play as. I don't think so. Anyway, next up is the Avengers villain called Swordsman. I think he turned into a hero later. He fires bolts from his sword. He's not athletic. Good to have you with us, but I'm a villain. And I don't know why he's not...
Needs to improve on its safety record.
Huh, he could have been a much cooler character in my opinion. Oh, yeah, he can do sword fighting. There we go. So I guess he's just as good. Taskmaster is here. He has an actual bow and arrow this time. I think when you hold circle or tap circle and use it as a shield, it glows. So that's really cool. And he bow and arrows with his aiming, and he wants to get up close and personal for some takedowns. Boom, baby. Obviously, he fought Spider-Man and Spider-Man PS4, which I'm not the biggest fan. Well, and here's Thanos. Super jump. Boom. The main giant... Wow, just him being in this game is a giant deal in the main game. So far, this is the only game that has him in the main game and not DLC. He does not have his Infinity Gauntlet still. He has that in the next game. Kind of weird. I think they... like a character animation, he puts it on or something. But yeah. I think this is... Yep, here it is. And just clean it off. There we go. Huh. No Infinity Gems, so it's just worthless. Okay, I won't need it now. So yeah, this is Thanos. He's been a giant Avengers villain for a while. Oh wow, he can actually shoot bolts out of his hand. That's so cool. And he can aim. And whoa, he can fire bolts. So yeah, he looks so happy doing that. The Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos quest. You know, here's Thor. Classic from the MCU. Not really a big fan of Thor. I like the actor though. Here's Thor Girl. I don't even know. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to her do that. Here's Thor Jane Foster, who will be in Thor 4, unfortunately. Just because what in the world do we need that for? I'm just not excited at all for the future of the MCU now. Here's Thunderstrike. He's another hero. He and Spider-Man one time teamed up to fight Hydro Man. So, and he has a giant hammer, let's be honest here. Boom. Tigra, member of the Avengers. She can do the super speed motion as well when it comes to her holding. And crazy spin attack. Next up is just regular Tony Stark. From here, you can transform into the other characters, but I don't really care to. Oh well. We can see what this does. Oh, it's just the same as Mark 1. Oh yeah, they changed. Here we go. Hello. Oh, thank you. I've almost been playing this for another hour. So here's Avengers Age of Ultron without his arc reactor. Here's this character called Trauma. I don't really know what he does. I think he has... Oh, cool. He kind of is like the villain Screaming Mime or Songbird. Look, he's crazy. I guess he's a villain. Because he laughs like that. Alright, here's Ultron Mark 1. Such a cool design. I love how you can see the neck piece behind it. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy even. I think it's kind of creepy. So there's only 3. Ultron Prime, the one who's mostly seen in Avengers. I hope Ultron's only Ultron, Quicksilver. I already said this. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Vision are only in this game for some reason. So please have them be in Lego. They're probably, I mean, confirmed. It's the next one, next Lego game after Lego Star Wars 5 is Lego The Infinity Saga, basically Lego Avengers 2. These will definitely be in there, but I hope Ultron is cooler, I guess. And Ultimate Ultron. You unlock Ultimate Ultron before you unlock Ultron Prime, I'm pretty sure. And he doesn't have explosive ability, but he can call in Ultron Sentries. Okay. And he can fly, one of my favorite flying characters, so there we go. Here's Ulysses Claw. No powers yet. Union Jack. Oh, he does have explosive ability, awesome. I did not know that, so... You know, I kind of wish they had the Kangaroo. He is a forgotten Spider-Man villain, but there's another Kangaroo, a second one, who is actually a hero, who became a hero, so him being in it would be awesome. But yeah, Union Jack's in the game. Ultron Century. Just like a slave to Ultron. An officer. Same thing. Here is Valkyrie. Looking, you know, her comic book accurate part. Definitely a lot better than the MCU's, I think. I don't like the MCU. Wee, crazy spinning. But yeah, very awesome character in this game. Vale, she can fly. I wish they had kind of had her her parts of her costume that are stringy being in the whirlwind. To kind of make it look like she's like a tornado, I guess. But yeah, here she is. Another one of the earliest characters I'll buy, or I got in the game while playing. And yeah, when a character can fly fast, well, there you go. Or you want a flying character acquired quickly in the game, well, there's Vale. A Viper, or Madam Hydra. I'm glad that she's called Viper here. And yeah, she just has a gun. Vision. I love how he doesn't have to touch the ground. He kind of reminds me of Martian Manhunter, doesn't he? Anyway, this awesome character can fly around the city. And he can go through grates. He can fire bolts from his head. I think he's dead in the MCU now. Oh my gosh. Whoa, he went into the building. Nice, okay, that's a character animation. Look at that. I love that. He can fire bolts from his head. Super powerful character. Oh, that's his ground pound attack. Awesome. So there's Vision. Full stag. He can throw his axe like a, like Thor's hammer, I guess. Here's War Machine. Here's Wasp Classic, so not from the MCU, but exactly the same as the last game. I'm kind of getting tired, so I might do the DLC in another video. And yeah, when she flies, she becomes tiny, just like the last game. Okay, 6 more characters, and they're kind of really good. So, here's Wendigo. I remember him being a Wolverine villain, so him being in this game was very surprising to me. Just another big fig, really, but he's very cool. I think he has the punch. Oh no, that is a really unique attack. He just slams the ground down, okay. Next up is White Tiger, the one from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. She's cool, I guess. Wiccan, the Scarlet Witch's son. I forget if he dies. I think he does die in Avengers Deceased. or House of M. And yeah, just another character I don't really like. Winter Soldier, heck yeah. Okay, I said the other one I just skipped two. I said that they were all gonna be good. Nope, I guess not. Well, Winter Soldier is good though. Okay, please don't run away from me. Look at this car. One of the main villains in Captain America Winter Soldier, aka Bucky Barnes. And yeah, it was amazing that he's in this, that he was in the MCU. And they did such a good job. Oh, he has a Hydra symbol. Oh my gosh, you can actually call in some guys. I didn't know that. Oh, sorry. And yeah, he just fires. I wish his gun fired a lot quicker. I don't even know if he's in the next game, the next Lego Marvel game. Which, yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is going to be the next Lego game I look at. So, we'll see. So yeah, there's Winter Soldier. He looks awesome. Someday I will make a one-on-one showcase on these characters on my other channel. And we'll see all the character animations. But yeah, I find that this one's so funny. Here's the Wizard. I still pretty much have no idea why he's in this game. He is a Fantastic Four villain, leader of the Frightful Four. Maybe, and yeah, he's here. Again, like I said, no idea. I'm glad he is. But, I'm so glad he is. It's just kind of funny. That's the best part about him. And he still fires bubble-looking things and has like a pie on his chest. Classic look as well. Very happy with the character there. Oh, I forgot about X-Ray. So I guess X-Ray, Korvac, and Captain Universe are the only characters like this. So, who look like this. Super powerful guy as well. Member of the UFOs. I think he's the only UFO member. UFOs are villains, if you didn't know. One of the only members of the UFOs as well in this game. So, yeah. And that's the last character right there. I will return and play DLC characters. Alright, so all of a sudden, since you are not watching this video, or making the video the way I am, what the heck? I'm in Washington, D.C. right now, in this game, and I just traveled here for a change of pace, and I was going to just go and look at the DLC characters, but it's actually, there's some really easy trophies to get, and I just thought it'd be really cool if I did them here. So play us. And I think any version of a Captain America will do. So I'll just do the classic versions here. On your left, yep. That's a really cool achievement we just got. Now I have to play. Now this is kind of funny because it's like these are super easy trophies that I just have never cared to get because I'm not really a big hunter. I don't. For me, there's no reason to really on this game. Where's Hogan? Here we go. Now this one I think is just called the Warriors 3. Yep. Yeah, it's sort of crazy how I never even really cared to get these trophies until now, but yeah. Now I don't have any co-op with me, but there's one where 2 of you play as Vision or something like that. I don't know if that works. Oh yeah, I made a mistake. I was saying that Vision wasn't in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. He actually is, so that's my mistake. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the DLC stuff. Oh wow, I didn't know his character. And let me see some more cool character animations, like I wonder what Winter Soldier is. It'd probably be really cool. Oh, we already... Yeah, I remember that. Never mind. Okay, there's another one called Young Avengers. And it's another super easy one. Sir Escape Bishop Hawkeye. I know one is America Chavez to play as. And then... Sorry, this is kind of a random part in the video, huh? One is Hulkling. I guess if I did this all in one sitting, I would get these like one after another, huh? Because I'm already playing as them. Oh, what the epic fail there! And one more. Speed. Where is he? Oh my gosh, was I on him? Anyway. Yep, the Young Avengers. Yay! Not the Young Avengers I grew up with, but yeah. There's one when you kill Aldrich Killian. Or I think you have to die as him, so... Whoops. And one where you die as Coulson, and there's some fire. Oh no, did I already do that mission? And you die, but I don't know where it is. Maybe it's down here, but yeah, there's a mission where, or sorry, a trophy where you die over and over again, but I don't know how to die here, so that's unfortunate. Because I don't know if it's when you kill another character or not, because I don't think that works. Unless I was in co-op, then it would. But yeah, I can't find any way for me to die as these two characters here. Or in, I forget where else there would be. Can you do mind control? No, I didn't really think so. Let's burn this down. Kind of just playing randomly now, huh? But yeah, there's one for both of these. Oh, I didn't even know. No, I didn't do that mission yet. There's a guy just walking into it. Okay. So, okay, that's a little bit disappointing, which is kind of weird to say. It's disappointing that I can't die unless there might be a fire over here, actually. Because I remember, oh, did I already get this one? Yeah, I did. Alright, so it's probably already out. Yeah, okay. It says there are 8 hub locations. I have not, I think I might have to visit all these different locations at once. Anyway. Now I think there's kind of a funny one called The Fast and the Fury, like Nick Fury. Okay, where is he? There he is. And you have Fury here. Someday I will have a actual walkthrough on my channel, Super Sam 7 of all this, but yeah. And Quicksilver, I think? Maybe not. Yep, it is. Okay. So there's that one. I'm just getting so many trophies. The reason I'm doing... Excuse me. The reason I'm doing this is because... I got Platinum in my Batman Return to Arkham Asylum video game. And the thing is, it was my first Platinum ever, so now I'm looking at these trophies and I'm like, hey, that's really cool. That I can get these and whatnot. Oh, he doesn't have a beam, I forgot. Anyway. Soon we'll get to the actual area to play around in. Don't know why I'm punching that. I don't know if Mandarin. If I have to be Mandarin, I don't know. I might. It says I do, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Spitfire. It's just a super speedster again. And Agent Carter, right? I think. think it's this version. I have to be the one with the purse. And there's Captain Britain, Union Jack, Spitfire. Oh, the Trevor Slattery Mandarin. Okay, yeah, that's why. I was a bit confused. Imagine getting a trophy, and this is the screenshot of it, because whenever I get a trophy on my PlayStation 4, even though this isn't a PS4 Pro, it screenshots it, so yeah. It's called Stiff Upper Lip. I don't really know about that, but oh yeah, I got the Over the Moon one. That's why I kind of had a, and I think I got the Defenders one already, and I think that's all I can get unless I go and create a custom character. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go somewhere else, the Barton Farm, and then play as finally the DLC characters, and there's trophies I can get for that too. The thing with this game, and I don't think it's in any other, I don't think it's in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, because in the game you don't have to specifically actually play the levels, because I haven't played the levels yet. I haven't played the all different Doctor Strange level, and yet I've still gotten to the, I still got the characters I can play as. I don't think that happens in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, although I don't have any DLC at the moment. I haven't bought any season pass yet, so we'll see in the next time I do this. Okay. It's already been like 10 minutes. I've just been kind of goofing around. I apologize, but now it is time to focus. Alright. So, finally. I didn't create a custom character. I'm not going to waste time doing that. So now is get out of my way. Iron Man in his space suit. And wow, I've never really played as these DLC characters before, because I didn't have to do anything hard to unlock them. But wow. Look at that. Look at this. It's almost golden. I don't know. It kind of seems golden to me. This is awesome. And yeah, it's kind of like looks like the kind of Avengers Endgame look, even though that didn't come out for a long time. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. Next up is Iron Man Scuba. Kind of a bigger suit. Lasers and everything, and can fly. Next up is Iron Skull. Now this is from the Avengers Assemble cartoon show, I'm pretty sure. But they just put him in here, and I was so impressed. It's Red Skull, but he can fly. Like, look at this. That looks so cool in my mind. I love it. Next up is Captain America in space, and yeah, he can fly, of course. Oh no, don't fall off. Captain America Scuba. Kind of looks like, reminds me of Howard the Duck. I don't know, so I'll keep him out. And now we're on to the Atlas superheroes or something like that. I don't really know, which is kind of embarrassing. Like, I bought this and I didn't even know what it's called. Anyway, so this is Hyperion. He's not exactly like Century, but he's, when it comes to being the Superman of the Marvel Universe, but he is kind of like that also. Like, he can fly, of course. Oh, can I destroy this? No. You press circle, a giant clap. He has super strength, and I think I saw him shoot lasers out of his eyes. Yeah, it looks so cool. Next up is Atlas, and if you did not know, he... Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, what? I pressed circle. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't know that they did this. Look. That's their super thing. And yeah, he can grow into a humongous character. 1 out of 6. I don't even know what I hit. 2 out of 6. That's perfect. 3 out of 6. Okay. So yeah, that's Atlas. Now, wait. Oh, the Thunderbolts. Never mind. Now I do know what they are. Citizen 5 or V. I say V. I know it's 5. But he is Baron Zemo as a hero. So, yeah. Baron Zemo isn't in this game. They have the Captain America DLC though, and the Masters of Evil DLC, which we'll look at. But another version, yeah, is this guy. If you wanna have, you know, Baron Zemo be a hero. Here's Jolt. I actually have no idea who she is originally. So, wait, what is this? Can she fly? I don't know if she can fly. No, wow, very unique. She's a character who has super jump, but cannot fly, and she has a beam too. So that's actually very unique. Mach 5. All right, now this is a character I'm glad's in the game. So this is Beetle. Yes, the Spider-Man villain Beetle, the one who was in the last game, Lego Marvels Superheroes 1. But now he's a hero, and this is what his suit looks like and what he is called. So, if you want to play as the Beetle or just like an Iron Man character, well, here you go. Mach 5. Okay, I was looking at a character who has a whip in here, but I don't know, so I'm just going to do this little thing right here with Viper, and I'm thinking she better have a whip, right? Or you'd be able to use it. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you had to press circle. Awesome. Oh, I didn't really need to use her, did I? Anyway. Next up is Meteorite. This is the... excuse me for some of my coughing. Anyway. This is a superhero, or supervillain, Moonstone. I'm pretty sure. The thing is, I know Moonstone was the Miss Marvel of the Dark Avengers. And now she's also Meteorite, so there's that about her. I don't know if she's ever fought Spider-Man. I thought she did, but I'm actually not 100% sure. And here I am, just destroying everything around here, just to try and get some gold bricks. Oh, here's another one right here. And well, anyway, there's Meteorite. Here's Songbird. Oh my, burn. Oh my goodness. Okay, Songbird, aka the supervillain Screaming Mimi, or Mime, something like that. The reason I know about her is because of this game, but recently I found out that she was actually a playable character in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. So that's pretty amazing in my mind that she's here in this game as well, and she's done perfectly. Next up is this guy called Techno. I have no idea who he is. I think I'm pretty sure he's not a mutant. But there's a guy who's from the X-Men who basically has this exact same thing as him going on, so yeah. He's like Chase from the actual game. If you remember who that is. No, I wonder if you can build fast. No, we cannot. I wonder if one of these characters has super speed. That'd be pretty cool. Oh no, what did I hit? Nothing. Okay. And this is the Agents... wait, no, this is the Captain America Civil War pack we are in now. This is Sharon Carter, the daughter of Peggy Carter, Agent 13. She's in here because she's a big part of the movie. I think that's... no, I don't think that was her first appearance, but anyway. I know it's not. It was in Captain America Winter Soldier was her first appearance in the movies. And I think she... maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I think she helped Crossbones kill Captain America that one time in the comics. But anyway, here's Black Panther. I think there's 3 versions of Black Panther in this game. Oh wait, maybe he's not even in no, he's not in the main game, but he's here, and he's also there. So, you want Black Panther, you have to buy the DLC. Oh well. And yeah, boom, he's crazy. So he's a really cool character. I actually like this suit. There's that. Captain America Civil War. This is him unmasked. I wish there was a masked version. But yeah, whatever. I'll leave him out because he's kind of important. Kind of, I say. Crossbones, thank you. Thank you for having him in this game as Crossbones, Traveler's Tales, because maybe could have had like a white Hydra symbol. But whatever. Because yeah, he is an awesome looking character. I want to make more videos about him on my channel. Oh, I already played this. I said I was going to keep him out, but I didn't. So this is Falcon and the Avenger, and I think his wings are red here, and in the actual original game it's not, so there's that thing about him. Oh, wait. You know what I just kind of realized? That, the characters I'm playing as now are not like DLC, Season Pass DLC. They're like free update characters or something. But, okay. Iron Man Mark 46. Okay. So I was completely wrong a while ago when it came to guessing the armor numbers that weren't labeled out to us. So yeah, this is Iron Man Mark 46 from the movie. Just the exact same basically. Here's Scarlet Witch Civil War. She cannot fly, but she can hover and fall slowly. And I really like her moveset. Where's someone I can get close to? Look at it. Oh my gosh, that looks so powerful. Yeah, I don't want to mess with her. And a War Machine in Civil War. He definitely looks a lot cooler, a lot more menacing. And that's what I like. Alright, next up is... Oh, wait, nope. I was going to say next up is the Masters of Evil pack, but it's actually... Next up is Winter Soldier from the movie. Oh yeah, he can throw bombs. I don't know if I did that in the game, but yeah. And he shoots a little bit faster, I think. And yeah, he's here, so that's awesome. Alright, everyone. Next up is the Masters of Evil DLC. Baron Zemo in costume is here. I think we're going to see the costume on the TV show Falcon and Winter Soldier soon. But until then, we have this Lego game and the next one to have us satisfied with it. And wow, I love Baron Zemo. He kind of reminds me of Deadshot or Deathstroke in this game. Like, you know, yeah, he can shoot with his guns, but he also has some great close-up fighting, and I especially love the design of the character. Next up is Black Knight, the most recent one at the time this game came out. Dane Whitman, the third one. And yeah, his animations are really cool here, with the black sword behind him, but the ones in the next game are even better. Here's the first one, Nathan Garrett, the original Masters of Evil from Avengers issue 6, I think it was their first appearance. Okay, so he's not that great at... Whoa, look at that jump. Okay, but double jump, not that good. I think up close, it's kind of cool. Wow, that is cool actually. So, there's him. Alright, now this is an achievement, I'm 100% sure without even knowing. Here is the Enchantress. I don't think she can fly here because I just tried. A little bit strange. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, maybe I have to be in Asgard, huh? Well, anyway, here's the Executioner and Enchantress. I thought they were going to be villains in Thor 2. And then I thought it would be cool for them to be in Thor 3. The Executioner was, but not Enchantress. So yeah. There's a Doctor Strange story where, during, Acts of Vengeance where they fight Doctor Strange, and I really like that. And yeah, that's these two guys here. And the... Oh, so we have an actual superhero in this collection, Iron Man Classic. This version of Iron Man was in the last game, but, you know, just whatever. When it comes to, you know, it's just cool to have another design for Iron Man here. Like there aren't enough. And next up is Melter. He kind of looks very, very ridiculous. But yeah, he's like in super old time loser villain. I don't know where he just threw. Whoa! Look at that. And yeah. That's Melter. And Radioactive Man is a Hulk villain. And I definitely love the way he glows and everything when he's doing stuff. Of course, he has a beam. I think it's kind of standard. Like just remember that this is my least favorite Lego game that I have, that I've played a lot of. So that's why I'm a little bit bored. I think he should have transformed a little bit. That'd been cool. Whoa. Okay. Some of these DLC characters kick butt. And our next two. Oh no, we have Thor Classic as well. He was in the last game. So he's here. And of course, the last one, my favorite one for sure, Whirlwind. He is somebody I completely just chose because I knew the character a little bit. But for fun, I actually made a list of top 5 best Whirlwind stories if you want to read that. Oh well, I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. But I don't know if I need it. It's not as smooth as the last game, that's probably why I'm like... I kinda just tap the buttons to go up a little bit instead of down. Okay, now you guys are like... I feel like you guys are pressuring me to get this done 100%. So... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get it, aren't I? Maybe I will. Oh my gosh. Last one. And I already got that one. Oh well. So yeah, here's Whirlwind. I wish he had some Whirlwind effects around him. That would make him very perfect. But yeah, he looks just like the comics. He has great action. I love the sound he makes when he does it. And... Wait. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, if you run, he starts with kind of super speed. Not really, but... Look at that. I absolutely love that about him. One of my favorite DLC characters in this game. And he leaves a part of himself behind, just like Quicksilver. So, there's... Oh my goodness, what in the world did he just do? Look at that! Look at that! That's hilarious. I love that. Anyway. Oh god, Captain Marvel. Okay, yep, she's in this game. As Captain Marvel, not Miss Marvel for some reason. I know it was how the comic went, but I'm just not... Oh gosh, what did I get myself into again? Hopefully this breaks my game. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, dinosaur almost ate me. That was not something I thought would happen when I turned on this video to record. I'll show us some achievements where like... Wait, what? Where like as the characters you I guess... Okay, so some of this they're like, hey... Hey man, why don't you, it'd be kind of funny if I was like... If I made it like one of the fastest in the game. There we go. Ever. So yeah, here's Captain Marvel. She's kind of overused, huh, in the next game. Masked, a lot cooler version in my opinion. King the Conqueror, one of my favorite Avengers villains this year in DLC, and in my mind, he's done a lot better than the next game. He looks more comic book accurate. He's a lot more, So yeah, he has I was looking at the achievement for this pack. So he has a giant beam. He can't fly. I don't really think he should have been able to fly unless he has like a time chair. And some bolts. So that's him. And the next characters are completely... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot Moonstone. So there's a guy called Magnetron. Whatever. Moonstone is actually in here. So that's really awesome that you have Moonstone and Meteorite here. They basically do the same thing though, so which is good. Here's this weird person called Pound Cakes. She seems like she belongs in the New Warriors 2020 book. Like, what the heck is this? I know it's comic accurate, but whatever. It's me. Here's Tick. Pretty cool to have her here. Okay, so I need to have Tick and Hawkeye Classic. I don't know why. Were they like boyfriend and girlfriend or something? Ooh, Tick team up. Oh, is it because Hawkeye kind of says tick tick boom with the arrows? I don't even know why, but yeah. And next, oh, actually no, here's Warbird. I've heard of her, but I don't really know much. Whoa! Break their house. That's just great for Let Them Wizard. And Wonder Man. I actually remember Wonder Man was one of my favorite villains, and oh gosh, this ain't gonna go well. In Avengers, I know he's not really a villain in the comics. He was tricked by the Masters of Evil in issue 9, his first appearance, and he was working with the Masters of Evil. But anyway, our Avengers issue 9, I have to be specific here, just because I kind of don't want to make mistakes. Or if I do make mistakes, you can 100% call me out on them, and I can learn. Anyway, so here's Wonder Man. I liked him in Avengers vs. Mightiest Heroes because his design kind of reminded me of, well, did remind me of Parasites from Superman the Animated Series, and same thing with kind of his powers, I guess. He grew to a giant and fought Ant-Man as Giant Man, so that happened. And I don't know how we got the second Black Knight. So he's here too. I don't know where he came from. I guess it was in Captain Marvel. No, maybe it was in the Black Panther pack actually. Anyway, here is Black Panther, the classic Black Panther. So yeah, cloth thing again. Oh, sorry if I seem a little bit uninterested here. So there's someone called Dora Ninja Warrior. I didn't really read a lot of Black Panther, if any. I really just know he's married to Storm. He's like the richest character in Marvel Comics. He first appeared in Fantastic Four. Issue 52. Oh gosh, was it 52? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was. Okay. Sometimes I don't even know why. Alright, here's Killmonger, comic book accurate uniform, one I like a lot more. At least right now. Ah! Die! So, that's awesome that he's in this game. Man-Ape, there's usually one big fig in each one, but, or I guess maybe there's not, because I don't remember there being a big fig so far in DLC. There actually hasn't been. Alright, so first big figure in DLC is Man-Ape. It's kind of crazy that he was fighting with the Avengers in the last battle in Avengers Endgame, and yet, you know, it doesn't look anything like this in the MCU. But yeah, just a big fig, and I'm so glad he's here, because he is awesome. Look at that. Another ape villain for Lego games. Here's Shuri. Black Panther's sister. Very cool. I love her outfit. Claw Classic. He looks like this in the next game as well, except a little bit better. He's a Fantastic Four villain, and when I play as him, that's how I picture him as, honestly. Hopefully he's in Lego Marvel Superheroes 3, if the Fantastic Four are there. Oh, look at that sound blast. Jeez. And I don't know who... I think this is the... Oh, no, White Wolf. Okay. So, yeah, that's awesome that the White Wolf is here as well. So here's Baron Mordo. He doesn't look like this in the next game, I'm pretty sure, because they're going more off the MCU stuff. There's Order. I mean, obviously this game is going off the MCU stuff, but they're kind of just okay with it, I guess, when it comes to these characters and stuff, when it comes to playing as them. So yeah. Or, oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say they're inspired by MCU differently in each game. But I'd rather have them be more comic book accurate. And yeah, I need to leave Baron Mordo out because, well, there's Clea. I just learned a little bit that Clea, oh wow, cool backflip. Anyway, and Doctor Strange first appeared, or no, not first appeared. There's Clea and Dormammu first appeared in the exact same issue. Strange Tales 126, I think. Anyway, the all-new, different Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange is in this game, but he yeah, has an axe here. So yeah, very cool. Here's Dr. Voodoo, a villain, an amazing design, if I do say so myself. Dormammu was in this game. Another trophy. Yay, imagine just watching me here and like see me get trophy after trophy. It's like, dang, this guy's a genius. And yeah, he throws skulls just like in the last game, but here he can actually fly. Maybe not as well as I would want him to, but yeah, he's here. Jennifer Kale, I don't know who she is. Oh yeah, I do. She was in... Actually, no, I don't. I assume I know who she is, but I do not. And another big figure called the Mindless One, a creature from Dormammu's dimension who fights Doctor Strange, and he kind of reminds me of Mole Man, a Mole Man creature from the Fantastic Four. I know he's not one, but it's just kind of there for me to speculate. And I don't know if he has super jump. Okay, he does. Let me see, because look at this. Ah, boom. Oh, okay, that didn't do as much as I thought. Here's the Night Nurse, an actual comic character who's mostly known, I think, for her role in the Daredevil TV show, and that one appearance she had in Jessica Jones. But whatever. Don't know what pack she's a part of. Agent Daisy Johnson, aka Quake, but I don't know if she has powers here yet. Oh, look at this playground. Let me see. Oh my gosh, well, sorry about that. Leo Fritz, what is that, a flak he's hitting people with? Or a computer? Agent Coing. Agent Melinda May, probably my favorite agent besides Coulson on the show, from what I remember, because I've only seen like the first season or two. Agent Bobby Morse, or Mockingbird, the MCU version of Mockingbird. So I have some pauses now. Agent Janice, I'm engineering. She's biochem. What the heck? I guess that's a role in the show they had. Anyway, here's this guy. Oh, yes, this is the villain, Mr. Hyde. I think I remember him more as a Daredevil villain, to be honest. Okay, Stanley, I have you. Why are you still in trouble? But yeah, you press triangle. Mr. Hyde turns into Oh, he's turning into a big fig. No, he just turns into a more angry version of himself. Kind of disappointing. But he has super strength. Mr. Hyde. And here's Deathlock, an awesome character. I love his combat here. And that's about it. Gordon, I don't know who this guy is. He has no eyes. So, I don't have any. He's kind of creepy. Grant Ward, I remember him because he was a big character. Jice, Sting, I don't know who that is really. Lincoln, lightning guy, I guess. Can he fly? No, sorry, I don't know who these guys are. Okay, let me just... Raina, I don't know who she is either. I'm really apologize. Okay, now we can go on to the... Here's Ant-Man, Scott Lang. This is the suit that he has in the next game as well. Giant Ant-Man again, awesome. So we have the first Ant-Man, Hank Pym in the game, also known as Ant-Man Classic. And we have Scott Lang, the second one. Now what is the... Oh, wow, actually we have... So here's Scott Lang as normal. And he transforms into his Ant-Man suit. Okay, this is awesome. I didn't notice. And then he can grow big. So you can turn everybody completely him into a superhero as you wish. Let's see if Hank Pym can do the same thing. This is the movie Hank Pym. Him being in this game is awesome as well. Kind of same animation. Wait, what in the world? I thought they looked kind of different. Wait. Why does he look kind of... Are their helmets different? Wait. Yeah, now they're different, I guess. Okay, I don't know what that was about. You can play as a giant ant who flies called Anthony from the movie, The Jokes, which I don't really care for. But yeah, what a cool character they have here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at all those studs. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Oh, and he can spit webbing too. Dude, I want to have Spider-Man ride him actually. Here's Cassie Lang. Okay. Here's Hope Van Dyne. Janet Van Dyne's daughter. Here's Lewis, ha ha ha, played by that guy. And, oops, Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. And if I have Hank Pym as Ant-Man and I have these two together, Tales to Astonish, awesome. And I think she flies. Oh yeah, same thing, exactly. But it's really cool to have this in the game. So let me pull out Anthony. Oh wait, I still have a villain. Now I forget, I think Darren Cross is a made-up character, but he might be based off this guy who turns into the pig. Maybe I'm just being completely trolled right now, but I think something about him being in the comics a pink Hulk, but I have no exact idea. Let me see if he can turn into a Yellow Jacket. Oh, look at that animation! Oh, that is awesome! Okay. I think he's an awesome character now. Ah, super crazy and can just go completely psycho on these guys and can shrink and fly at the same time. Can grow and fly normally as well. Yeah, fighting people with his mini power. Anyway, so there's Yellow Jacket. Next up is Iron Spider. Let me see if he can ride him. Well, I guess not really. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, let's go. Pew, pew, pew. Spitting spitballs everywhere. And here is Spider-Man. Yay, here we go.
Time for a little emergency landscaping.
Oh, and he has a laser just like Iron Man. That is awesome. I know this is supposed to be Amadeus Cho Iron Spider, but I just think of him as a... You know, Peter Parker from in issue 529. Now, I think it's not in this game, but in the next one where Peter Parker, he actually fires things from his camera. So, we'll do that. And I want to do that in the main Manhattan hub. Or maybe I could go to Asgard and get that one trophy. Nah. I don't really care about that much. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to stop on characters. And let's just see what Peter Parker does here. Free falling, and what if Aunt May catches him on the news? Peter, you didn't, you know, she always is all like, you must bundle up warm for going outside at night, even if it's summertime. And then he'll, you know, it's like, if she only knew I was Spider-Man and jumping off the Empire State Building and doing skydives with Iron Spider without a parachute. Does he have a parachute, or does he web swing? That'd be kind of a cool feature if he could web swing. Oh, he does. But he's not gonna use it. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. If you guys heard that, I apologize. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So, here he is. Same animation as in the last game. Wait, what? What the heck? Here's Spider-Man, classic Spider-Man, thank you very much. Have a taste of my webs and my boom, baby. When it comes to punches, exactly the same. Let me see if he can do something about this. No, okay. Do I have to build a sandcastle? Probably. Oh well, what a great thing to do when we're Spider-Man. I say that because one of his villains is Flint Marco, William Baker, Sandman, whatever you want to call it. And you know, why don't I just do this here? Anyway, I'm going to leave this Spider-Man out. And switch to Scarlet Spider, my favorite alternate Spider-Man. And I think maybe my favorite alternate Spider-Man suit. Maybe not. I don't know if I made a list on that about my favorite alternate Spider-Man suits that aren't Peter Parker. Maybe that's a really interesting video to make. But anyway, yeah, this is the same thing he does. He has the hoodie. I think that's awesome. And very exactly like the comics is his outfit. And of course, every Spider-Man web swings, he swings the exact same as a classic Peter Parker. Wait, what the heck? Didn't I? This is the one I want. Spider-Man from the movie. Oh, we gotta go save someone. Even though there's no real Uncle Ben, so why would I? Oh, we haven't talked about Uncle Ben. Why would I care about responsibility? Hello, here's some web in your eye. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Nope, that was the right guy. Alright. You know what they say? With great power comes great responsibility. And by responsibility, I mean being able to joke. Boom. Defeated. Very easy. Very fast and fun. Here's some teasing. When it comes to MCU Spider-Man, there's so many people online who have made better videos but constructive criticisming it. One of the best in my opinion is SK Comics, very small YouTuber. Well, he has more than half of he has over 600 subs, so he's not as small as I'm making it out to be compared to my channel, having like 1.4 thousand or 1,039 subs now. As funny as it is, whatever. Okay. I think you can turn to Peter Parker. No. But yeah, when it comes to Homecoming, that's actually a bad adaptation, but a pretty good movie. Unlike Far From Home, but whatever. Here is a very famous Spider-Man right now, Miles Morales, getting his own game this holiday season. I think around November, I don't know, maybe November 17th. I'm not 100% sure. Here's Lou Ferrigno. This is where you get him as his version of Hulk from the TV show. And yeah, I don't know if he has Venom Sting. I don't think he does. Wait. Oh, he can turn invisible. Yes. Oh no, Spider-Man. Hey, get me out of here, man. Hey. This looks so funny. Yes, he does. Now, that is an awesome, Does he not do anything when you hold circle? Oh, and here's, Spider-Girl. I don't really know why they called her Spider-Girl. This is sort of I don't know why. Someone said that this was like Ultimate Black Widow. I know it's not. This is his female clone from the Clone Saga. Oh, epic fail. Clone Saga storyline from the Ultimate Universe. So yeah. And yeah. Well, that was everything. It's almost a 3-hour video. I think we're like almost exactly at 2 hours and 45 minutes. So, like I said, this definitely is not my favorite Lego game. But I had fun going through these characters. I mean, it's been over a year since I've done this. And I'll probably finish it up really soon. Hopefully you guys are good with that. Of course, I'm making other... Oh yeah, and he can actually climb walls in this game, so... And he can climb down walls. Wow, you guys. He actually does it pretty fast. I think he can also do this. Yep. I love that. Oh, and look. Yeah. And I think he automatically starts swinging, right? Right? No, he does not. Okay, I caught him just in time. I think I have to jump on these or something. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. And yeah, that's all. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Next one will be Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Even though I don't have any DLC, so that might be a little bit, considering I have to play the levels maybe. Same thing with Lego DC Supervillains, although I've done like... maybe it's only been 2 of the DLCs that they have so far out of 6. Like there's 2 for Aquaman and 2 for Shazam, and there's... oh wait, I know I did the Batman, the animated series one, and then there's one for Young Justice, and that's the ones that aren't free DLC, like for the Lego movie versions of the characters. Anyway, talking too long. Awesome. Sorry. So, with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.